Every time I always get a bit in my boot. Even though I shake it out. Oh God. Anyway, doing something a little bit different tonight. I'll explain as we get a bit further on. As you can tell, we are in the woodland and it is just getting dark, so I hope you can see me. Once we get to where we're going, I have got a light. Got Walter on the lead because I don't want him going in the stream. So what's better? In the hills camping, top of a mountain, or woodland camp? What is better? What have you done? What do you prefer the most? Let me know in the comments. So I'm going to head quite far into these woods, go off the footpath, and when we get there I'll explain a little bit more, like I said earlier on. But there is a point to this, so stay tuned. Whether I'll make that point a valid point for myself, I'm not sure. But we shall see. Right, so I'm not so sure that I want to be here now, but I'm not sure what you think. I've come across a huge shelter. It is massive. A lot of work going into this. Look at the size of that. Come here, Walter. Don't you be running away, Walter. You're my protection. Look at this. It's huge. Loads of rubbish in it. Walter's gone in. Walter, come on. Good boy. It is only Thursday night, Halloween night actually, but I'm not in here to do all like that. It's getting a bit dark, so I'll turn you off. There's another one. And what are the chances of anybody coming back? Here you can see, look. Goes that way around me. Maybe they just use it on the weekend. Let's push on. So I put my light on so I hope you can see me a little bit better. It is just getting dark now. So the idea to this little experiment is, I've never done a woodland camp, but I always fancy one. But I don't fancy just heading straight into a woodland, setting up tent and spending night. So what I'm going to do is spend a couple of hours here after dark, get used to the sounds of the forest, wood, so trees falling over, and then obviously I'll speak about the benefits between woodland camping and hill camping, and we'll see how I get on. I am in open a little bit here, but I sort of want to see all areas that can get to me, if that makes sense. I have got Walter with me. He's just sat chilling out waiting for his dinner. So I'm going to spend a couple of hours after dark, just get a feel of the atmosphere, and just to see what it feels like being in a woodland after dark. Me and my brother, when we were kids, we always dared each other to walk through a woods near our house. And it's about just short of a mile to walk through it, but neither of us ever dare. Not a chance. We were just too scared. So, am I out of my comfort zone a little bit? I don't know. Look, we all know there's probably not in woods that's going to hurt me, but it's a different atmosphere. So we'll see after it gets dark, and hopefully we'll hear the noises of the woodland. I'm only a couple of minutes in so far, and I've just heard someone running through leaves, and I caught a glimpse of it, and it was a massive rabbit. Now I know there's rabbits on hills and what have you, but when it's running through leaves, it makes you go. So straight away I already a noise that if I were in my tent and I heard that. But see, that's what I'm doing this for, because it's getting me used to, apart from Walter chewing that bit of wood over there, it's getting me used to the sounds of the forest. I keep saying forest, woodland. I suppose it's a forest as well. 5 minutes in, only a couple of hours to go. Be a nervous wreck, water. I brought my stove though, so I can have a warm drink in a bit. Yeah, I hope the light's not bouncing off my glasses. So it's just getting dark. The sky's turned sort of white. I have heard someone else in the forest shouting the dog Milo. So maybe we're just taking him out for a walk before it got too dark. Don't know what I'm whispering for. The wind's picking up a bit and there's trees falling. Not trees, there's leaves falling out of trees. Obviously it's autumn. Landed right on my leg. God. All I could think about then were like arachnophobia, you know, when they're in forest and spiders falling out of trees. Put me hood up. Yeah, it's already a different atmosphere. You're looking around, you know, you have to be able to get used to this sort of camping if you want to try it. Walter's just having his dinner. I brought my gas, I brought my cup. I didn't bloody bring my stove, so I can't have a drink. I've got some water. But you sort of look around and you sort of see shadows, and like there were a branch moving, like just with a bit of some leaves on, and you sort of like start staring at it. It's a completely different atmosphere altogether. I'm still whispering. Maybe if I were in my tent it might be a bit different. I'm sort of sat out in open, so, but it's the noises that I want to experience. That's what it is. Innit, Walter? Walter keeps looking around and what have you. So what benefits of camping in a woodland compared to hills? Obviously if you're out in hills you're more open to exposure, wind. If you're in woodland, got a lot more shelter. The ground's denser, more bugs probably. But then when you're in hills you can stargaze, you're going to see beautiful sunrises if it's not covered in clag. I mean, in distance I'm seeing head torches or something, I don't know what it is. But once that wind drops, it goes really quiet. don't know, maybe because I'm just sat out in the open or in my tent, like I say, it might be a bit different, but not doing right well, am I? I've got my stove, and obviously I've got to walk out of here. Bloody head torch ain't working now. Yeah, it's a bit, I'll be honest, it's a bit creepy because obviously there's a lot of leaves on the ground, so you can hear things scuttling through leaves, just a little bit downhill. So I'm going to have to use this little filming light to walk out of here. See, it looks like a leaf's just fallen behind me. Yeah, it's different. When I did my first solo wild camp up in Yorkshire Dales, I didn't feel as nervous as this. But it's just your mind, that's all it is, it's just my mind, obviously. Racing 10 to dozen. Looks like this light will give me enough light to walk out of here. I'm just going to sit here for about another hour until it's completely pitch black, which it's almost there now. I don't know if I'd be able to manage another hour. Oh dear. Oh god. Yeah, when I were at school, I did like residentials, and they did this thing called solitude. Don't think they'll get away with it now, but basically what they did is they dropped all kids off by themselves, obviously me included, just on this tree line of this forest for about an hour or two, and it was pitch black, and they drove off, probably went for a beer, the teachers, and after a couple of minutes, 10 minutes, so I could have sworn blind. What can you see, Walter? Walter's just sat up quite sharply. Bring it back. Yeah, I don't know what I was saying. In the distance we could see lights. Must be people still walking the dogs through the woods. Yeah, I don't know where I left it. Yeah, so we were dropped off in tree line, like right dense forest behind us. We were a couple of yards away from main road. It was in the middle of nowhere. Can't remember where now. Like I say, I swore blind. I could see like someone was behind me with a flashlight. It just goes to show what your mind does when you're by yourself in pitch black. But that goes for, I suppose that goes for all wild camping. You've just got to get over that anxiousness. I've been out in the middle of nowhere on your own, and I'm still whispering. I think I'm getting used to it a bit now. So I'm sat in this little chair. I haven't really leant back that much, I've sort of been perched. Like I say, I might feel a little bit different if I were in my tent. They're whistling. I'm just a bleeding bird. Yeah, definitely pros and cons of woodland camping and hill camping. See all the leaves falling off the trees, and just it's just suddenly when they just appear in front of you, that makes you a little bit nervous, but this is what I'm doing it for. Just to get a feel, because I do fancy a proper woodland camp in the tent. sky looks quite bright out there. I don't know why it looks so bright over there. I probably won't pick it up on this camera. I wonder if it's a farm or something. There's a couple of fields behind me. Yeah, pros and cons. See, when I went out with our kid last time in Peak Districts, we were looking over a valley and you could see little villages and lights. In here it's just completely pitch black. Apart from that sky behind me. Don't know what that is. Don't know what that's. I don't know what's over there. But you can see. Don't know if you can see how dark it actually is. I can turn this light up a bit. The rays falling off it. Yeah, I think I'm going to wrap this up here. Well, I'll walk out and then I'll wrap it up. Been here about 2 hours now. I need a stiff drink. But it hasn't been bad, it's been a good first experience. Just getting used to atmosphere to start off with. The dark woods. Yeah, I'll start heading out because it's about half-hour walk out of here. Right, I'm gonna head back to the car now. Stop this light. Holds out. Got lost. So it's really difficult and dark as well. Couldn't find my way back to the track. 4-footpath. Sorry, I ain't got a proper light and it's blinding me as this one. Yeah, hang on a minute. Yeah, well, if you've enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you're not already subscribed, give me channel subscribe, be really appreciated. But I'm going to turn this light off now because, well, I'm not going to turn it off, I'm going to point it forward because it's blinding me and I can't see where I'm going. So yeah, it's just been a little video just to see what it feels like in woods when it's pitch black. I've experienced it now. Yep, and I'll see you on the next one, hopefully in a couple of weeks when I'm back in Yorkshire Dales. Take it easy. Before I go, I just wanted to bring you back right quick because obviously I was in woods and I did mention that I'd sort of got a little bit lost, and yeah, it just seemed to take a lot longer to get out of there, and I was so disorientated. It obviously difficult because I didn't have correct lighting, but if you do go to woods or any sort of wild camping spots or whatever, and you decide to bail at middle at night, make sure you have the correct lighting to get out of there, because it just looks so different in dark, so different. It just felt like I say, it just felt like it took forever to get out of there. But yes, I am back and safe, and I will see you on the next one. Thanks for watching, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button. See you later.